Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard for a chick like me with really, really cute dogs. Tonight it's only $1 per minute per usual. Everything you need to know is in the description. I'm going to put a pinned comment up. Some things in the chat. Remember, if you just found us and we're not live, skip to the end for a free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds me when I'm not live. Also, you can win a free reading if we get enough people in chat to play surprise today. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you? I was on another window. It's funny. I was just gonna post this video for anyone who maybe comes by tonight, because I find it to be so funny. Oh, this video made me laugh so much today. My face hurt all day. Oh, you probably didn't get. So you didn't get a notification at all, is what you're saying. Strange. Well, make sure that you are still subscribed and have the all bell button on, but it could just be where you logged in from too. I made the live and then I lost the feta, so I had to find the feta before I could come back and do the show. The video is This Is Why I Stay Home number 9 from Joey B. Tunes. It's so funny. Oof, that's so bright. The screen is so bright. My eyeballs are going to melt out of my skull. You watch that video too. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's all right. Let them be happy. Yeah, I'm not sure what Joey's. I do know that he's from New York, though. I know it's scary, isn't it? He's so funny. Oh, really, Metal Rain? Fun. Sounds lots of fun. I'm not sure I ever want to go to Utah. I mean, I think I could think of a lot of other places I'd like to go first. Oregon. Right on. Sounds fun. Did you put your question in the PayPal or did you want to put it in here? I'm just asking before I go check. Thank you so much for your donation too. I appreciate that. Yes, I was asking if you put the questions in the PayPal or if you were just going to put them in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube doesn't let me skip ads anymore. I guess I skipped too many ads. So they took that button away from me. Usually I would have skipped the ad because you donated. So it doesn't even tell me anymore when there's an ad. So thank you guys so much for telling me when there's an ad. Now, if only we could find a pen. I don't know about that, Metal Rain. I mean, I'm a girl, so when I'm getting on YouTube, I'm trying to figure out chemistry. I'm trying to figure out the alchemy of painting my hair. So can't go wrong there. Ad or no ad. Real boring shit like the science between 2% and 3% developer. You still haven't seen her? Yeah, you're probably not expecting to either. It doesn't mean that you're separate, though. As within, so without. So you keep telling yourself you haven't seen her. Stop it. Why are you doing that to yourself? Galatians. I'm talking about your experience with your specific person. No, you didn't miss anything. Maybe you can get an Uber Eats Metal Rain. I hope your brother and Richard are okay. Maybe they can bring you back a snack or something. So let me get this straight. Uber Eats does not have In-N-Out Burger in your area, or DoorDash or any of those. That's just some strange stuff, but I don't blame them. Maybe you can get something else delivered, like some pancakes from IHOP. I know IHOP is still open there. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Galatians, what are your questions, dear? Also need to get a link for you. Galatians. So I just want to give this to you guys again. I don't know if I gave it to you, Galatians. I don't know if I gave it to you, Metal Rain. I'm giving it to just everyone here on the Chammy to kind of help you guys with, processing your feelings, your emotions, your sensations, your thoughts. Take a look at that list, and see, maybe you guys can pinpoint some of your triggers. Come back and chat. I know I can. But I can also pinpoint some stuff where it's like I can kind of get an idea of, am I feeling intuitive, or am I actually feeling something else that's like emotional or a sensation? So check that out when you get some time. Okay, we'll just send a quick message. Make sure they're okay if you start to not feel okay about them being gone too long. And you have no way to connect with Jasmine, do you? Because you didn't ask her for her information, did you? I don't know why that blocked you. Oh, because you said sexually or something, I guess. Yeah, I understand what you mean. And Spirit, what does Galatians need to know about seeing Jasmine again? What other questions do you have, dear? Well, she probably does want to see you.
Incoming
again.
call.
Oh, jeez. Hold on a second. I should have turned that off. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, darling. How you going?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. Do you need a reading or do you need somebody to talk to? What's going on?
Yeah, just after a reading. So pretty much long story short, my ex and I, we separated, oh, it's actually nearly 2 years ago now. But it's not really been your normal breakup, because when we separated, we had a 8-month-old baby, and she was like freshly pregnant.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. So pretty much, we obviously had to spend a lot of time together during the pregnancy, with the baby being breastfed and all the rest. There's been a lot of push and pull, up and down, back and forth between us.
Uh-huh.
And so pretty much what's happened is, I don't know, she's a big basket of emotions, obviously, with the hormones, as you can imagine. But pretty much I just have recently said that it's not good for us to be hanging out and hanging as a family and all that stuff anymore, since our baby no longer needs to be breastfed anymore. It's not really mandatory for her to be there. She's gotten really upset about it, and I guess the question I'm trying to ask is, like, have I made the right decision by doing this? Like, is this my person, or is it better out there for me? So it's completely fine. I felt like this was definitely the right thing for me. But now that that space is sort of there, I guess it's sort of like that feeling of like, it's like definitely over now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
I understand.
yeah, and it's not so much sort of her. I think it's like the loss of the family unit. I know that in a lot of ways she definitely wasn't my person, but then again, in a lot of ways, I feel like she was. And yeah, I'm just feeling a bit confused myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
It's
I
just a weird
understand.
thing. It's like a weird thing, hey, like you feel all good about it, and then you put the space and you cut it, and then I don't know, I guess it's that feeling of loss, right? And so I just need to see if that is just a feeling of loss, or if I'm making the wrong decision.
Well, sometimes we have the wobbles, we have the worries. And just because we have those worries doesn't mean we've messed up anything that we want or that we've been working towards or we've achieved. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't feel it's that you're lost, because once again, don't give your power away to being lost. Because I think
No, I don't feel lost. I mean, like the loss of not so much her, but like the loss of
yeah,
like having that family unit,
yeah.
right? So yeah, yeah. So maybe just do a reading on that and see what you think.
Okay, dear. Give me 1 second just to turn up your volume so I can hear you a little bit better. How long have you been feeling this way about everything? Because Spirit says staying motivated, focused on serving what you want in this Three of Wands and communicating about it, especially to people that you feel comfortable with talking to, will help, improve, whatever outcome it is that you're looking for. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want the next scene to be?
Do I know what the next what's to be?
Do you know what you want the next scene to be? Do you know what you want the next thing to happen? I mean, Spirit saying staying motivated in the Three of Wands here is something that is gonna, I'm not quite sure why you feel powerless to this situation. I mean, it sounds like you know what you want, but you don't know what you want in the Seven of Cups. But Spirit saying serving what you want, at least, will get you what you want, because what you assume has no choice but to show up. So it's just science. I mean, but it's okay to have wobbles, worries. These things can't keep you from messing anything up that you want in your life. You're sent here to have fun.
Sure.
But if it's not feeling fun, sometimes it's good to redirect your energy into something that takes your mind off that state of mind you don't want to be in. You don't always also have to be chasing high states. It doesn't always have to be feeling right either. It's okay to feel this Seven of Cups. It's okay to change your mind. Yeah. It's normal. It's healthy. It helps you look at the bigger picture sometimes. So I do see it 7 of Pentacles, a 10 of Swords. It's like you're worried about failure, because you can't mess it up. Are you worried about failure or something, like not being able to achieve this happiness in your life, or something that you want to do? That's
kind of, because I'm not feeling like there's anyone else that I want. You know what I mean? I think
that's okay sometimes too. That's okay.
Yeah,
I can relate to that.
You know what I mean?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe like the healing process hasn't started. It's only really been a good chance now.
Well, do you feel like you need a healing process? Sometimes we don't always have to go through a healing process to actually create something and have something that we already desire. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got a couple more cards, like you got the Page of Wands, you've got the Death card, you've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the Moon. There's a lot of mystery going on in your romance life. There's a lot of mystery in the offers in regards to the heart and the transformation you're making at this time. Spirit's saying just be creative and have fun. You were sent here to have fun. So what do you want the next scene to be? And I ask about what you want the next scene to be because that first card we pulled is 3 of Wands. I don't know if you're familiar with the Golden Girls TV show, but I use that deck, and it's literally Sophia with binoculars. She's looking through binoculars. 3 of Wands is about communication. It's about motivation. It's about talking about the things you want, even though it's, life is the grass is green where you are. It's still okay to keep looking for where it's nurtured too. Your grass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your grass. The grass of your heart, the grass of your mind. Yeah. And even if you don't know what you want right now, that's okay too, because you know what you don't want. And that right there is a huge awakening, because what's in the past, it's not, and all these things and ideas you have of yourself is not who you are right now in this moment with me. Every day, every moment is a new leaf to turn over, a new page to write. So it's like, what do you want the next scene to be? Make it a good one, because the better you are to yourself with your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, the cards are just here to tell you what you need to know. They can't do it for you. You're the one that has to do it for you. That's what's so great about tarot cards, is even if it doesn't resonate right now, it might tomorrow, it might a month from now, it might 6 months from now. But where do you want to be in a month from now or 6 months from now? You seem to be looking for something new, something, some kind of new adventure, even in your love story. So with you being
I guess ultimately what I'm trying.
I guess you ran out of time. I need to get a drink and treat. I can't believe I got that far into that conversation. And I'm not sure if I really helped that person resolve anything, but I apologize, Galatians. Awesome. Thanks so much for coming back and being so patient. So let's go ahead and get your questions asked real quick. So you had asked if you would see her again. Spirit is saying yes, you will see her again. This is definitely somebody you can have a special connection with in that 9 of Pentacles and that 7 of Pentacles. But it's something, you know, you'll have to work at. Spirit saying, you know, you could have taken the step to just get to have known her a little bit more the first day, but maybe you had some limiting beliefs, and she did too, that kind of put things on pause. I don't know that she's from the area. I'm not 100% sure that she's from that area. I feel like she may have just been there like on a short break, the Jasmine girl. So you saw the mother, okay, and you wanted to drive by the house. Okay, let's ask the fairies what you need to know about that. Spirit, what does Galatians need to know about why Valentina's mother drove by his house today? Maybe she has a crush on you. I think she may have been looking for her daughter. Yeah, are you sure she doesn't have a crush on you? And that's why Valentina's not seeing you or talking to you? Yeah, I said she may have been looking for her daughter. I mean, if you guys are friends. And she could have just been passing by as well. Although that is strange for her to drive that far. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've gone out of my way to go drive around another town just to check out what it's like. And that's been fun. She might not know that it's her place. How could she not know? All right, sweetheart. Keep me updated. It is feeling a lot better, actually. I started some new physical therapy stuff. I just can't do them pills that the doctor gives me. They're just not good for a woman's health or mental wealth. And I just refuse. I just refuse to take something that, doesn't make me feel better. Like, when the cure is worse than the cause, there's no point, and as time has gone by, I've just kind of gotten used to the pain. It really sucks. The other night I had absolutely no pain, which was a miracle. And I was really enjoying resting and not having that horrible chronic ache that comes with some of the issues I've had trying to recover from the car accident. I feel also that it has a lot to do with some of the, like I said, some of the stuff I've added to my physical therapy when I wake up in the morning. Because the morning is best time for me to do my physical therapy. And then, of course, I work out every day, even if I'm in 6 tons of pain. I'll definitely use whatever I can to, support myself if I have to get that workout in. Like taking the crutch on the walk or the hike, taking the time to warm up properly, things like that. Hey, Veronica, how are you, sweetheart? I'm painting my nails, because I found that nail polish that I'm not allergic to. It's plant-based. So I thought I would just brush up on my nail polish when I hung out with y'all. I just did a reading for Galatians. But, remember Galatians? Before you go to bed, imagine that specific person being there with you. You don't have to lift a finger. That's what I was just trying to explain to that other guy who I was just doing a reading for. But I'm not quite sure him and I were on the same page totally. And then he ran out of time, so he'll just have to charge up again to talk to me. But I think that dude knows what the big picture is. I think that person knows what they want. They probably felt powerless for so long, and who knows who's around them that might be emasculating them. I'm just amazed we can understand each other. We spoke the same language. Oh, thank you, Veronica. What's going on, babe? What's your question, darling? Do we have a chance? Of course you do. Are you having a wobble? You know, when I get the wobble, I get the cards out too. But I find myself catching myself in the wobble. I caught myself in a wobble today. And I was like, well, gosh, I'll be darned. And I was like, I'm glad that I unveiled this subconscious trash in my brain to now be conscious of it, so that I could stick up for myself against my negative Nancy's. Let's see what you need to know about this. Do we have a chance question? Spirit, what does Veronica need to know? Does Devin still think of Veronica? Does Devin still think of Veronica? And I just mushed my other finger into my wet nail, but it's okay. It's more punk rock that way. Spirit, does Devin still think of Veronica? Maybe. Got a sideways 10 of swords. You know, when you get that sideways card, it just makes it neutral. I'll check the card on the bottom of the deck and see what kind of energy is behind that. And then your next question is, do you have a chance? So Spirit's going to know what you mean by that. So remember, anything is possible. Anything. Anything, dear. Also, I think I'm going to show a company of wolves over on Instagram. If you want to come over there and hang out and watch it with me sometime this week. I think it's probably a little bit too late for a movie over there. But maybe next Friday. So there's definitely a chance. Hanged Man and the King of Swords. That really tells me that you both have a lot going on. You both definitely have some wobbles that keep things on pause and keep things like making you guys feel like your hands are tied with certain aspects of your life, certain limiting beliefs and circumstances. But yet you both know, despite how being down to earth, wanting to calm down to earth, because instead of your head being in the clouds about each other, it's more like your feet are in the clouds. You know that with the right words, you could cut through the idea of it being difficult maybe to reconnect, because even though the energy behind this reading is, well, this question, this is there a chance, is the Five of Pentacles, which this card can be very much about sadness. It's more like this person thought of you and wondered almost like the same exact thing. Like they don't want to have conflict. They don't want to look back and feel sad. They just want to know how they can just kiss you or something instead. Yeah, I like that movie too. So maybe I'll put it on. I'll put it on one of the Instagram live tarot shows this week coming up. Oh, I'm glad you messaged them. I'm glad they're okay. That's really good to know, Memory. I understand, Memory. So yeah, and you know, when you start thinking about somebody and then you're like, well, this is unusual. It's most likely they're thinking about you. And just out of the blue, something they reminded them. So you're gonna go get some in and out anyways, okay. All right. We'll be here chatting if you need some company. Some three's company. Wow. That's right. That's the guy that you guys have the same birthday and it's a year apart. I knew a guy once. He had the same birthday as me. I was in love with him my whole life and he didn't care. So we're nothing alike, but yet we're almost exactly alike. It's kind of scary. And I think what was different about this guy and I is that he was from a completely different generation in regards to not so much that he was from a generation as it was a different generation of celestial cosmic placements. There we go. Celestial cosmic placements in his chart. We call each other Twinsy. That's cute. I love it. I love it. You haven't seen the spirit box lately because I've got some things I need to fix about the spirit box. So hopefully soon I'll have it back on. I'm also building a crystal spirit box. It's just taking me some time to get it together. I've got like so many other things to do too. I hope to fix that this week. At least this one I hope to finish. What kind of drugs would you be doing? I like spirit box too. I miss it. I do have the REMpod. I can put that on in a little bit if you'd like. The REMpod's fixed. I just haven't turned it on yet tonight. So did he answer before the phone disconnected? Yeah, I think Metal Rain, we've also talked about that girl who had the same birthday like you. Interesting. Well, I don't think that guy's going to come back from the call center. But, I'll keep it on anyways, just in case they do. He's not active on social media. Well, maybe you can change that by manifesting him to be a bit more active online. Because he has interest in you or in his favorite band or art or something. I don't know. What do you want the next scene to be? Oh, really? That's so sad. 5 bedrooms. Oh, 3 bedrooms. I'm sad. I'm sad to hear about Taco. I'm sorry, sweetheart. How old is he, Veronica? Man, med school, that must be so difficult. I mean, I would just, I'm not sure I would have the stomach for med school. You've been in the drive thru for 20 minutes. Hey, Mon, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I just hanging out with y'all, painting my nails, getting it everywhere. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I hope y'all have had a great weekend. It's like the last weekend of summer, y'all. I had a good weekend. I'm happy it's almost fall too. I look forward to that Indian summer. I haven't read it all yet. I still think that you should try to turn it into something people can watch. or do an audio thing on it. Call it something else. When I started reading it the other night, I started reading it as if I didn't know anything about Three's Company, and it was still good. You know that, right? So, maybe you should write other things too. Okay, you're at the pay window. All right, I can say that again. I like all the seasons. Just call me Princess Summer, Spring, Winter, Fall. Hey, Veronica, thank you so much for your donation. Yeah. Well, Spirit, what does Veronica need to know about her specific person missing her? Like, what is it they miss the most about Veronica so far? Also, don't forget, Veronica, when you're missing this person, remember that you need to be flipping the switch where you're getting into the idea that they are missing you too. They're reaching out, and you're thanking them for reaching out and letting you know that they miss you too. Welcome back, Metal Rain. I was just saying that when I started to read the stuff you sent, I was trying to read it as if it wasn't Three's Company or that I knew anything about it. So I was just stating that it could be a very good, you could call it Nobody's Three Company or Three's Nobody Company, and it would still be good. So, Veronica, this person misses your patience. They miss your nature, the way you are. It's easy for you to express your emotions, whereas maybe some of the other women or girls in their life haven't really been able to do that. They miss it. They miss how good you make them feel about themselves too. In that Six of Swords. Dad, are you okay? What are you looking for? Oh, I'll get them in a moment. I'm in the middle of a paid reading. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it in a minute. Yeah, I'll take care of it in a minute. Was there just a commercial or anything? All right, sweetheart. So what I was saying is he misses in this temperance card the way you express yourself, your emotions, your feelings. Maybe some of the other women or girls in that person's life don't do that very well. They appreciate your patience. They also like the way that you make them feel good about themselves. That's what they miss about you. They miss the most. You know, and that's very interesting what you said about the smile, because see, she is smiling. Maybe he misses the way you make alcoholic drinks. I don't know. Or maybe he just misses your smoothies. Any other questions, dear? Well, then there must be a lot of impatient and impulsive people out there who do not have any respect for his time or him in general. Spirit, have they been thinking of her lately, like spicy thoughts or anything like that? Has Veronica, his person of interest, had any like spicy thoughts of Veronica lately? Have her thoughts, feelings, ideas of her been creeping up on them lately? Oh yeah, very. While it's a very neutral card, at the same time, it's like they like to orbit, maybe even your social media. You know, before bedtime. And the Hermit card and the Moon. Um, I feel the Moon and the time and the mystery and the ebb and the flow of it is also something that feels kind of natural to them, anyways. But I feel your thoughts and feelings going back and forth between two guys, anyways. You know, not just the Devin energy, but your specific person we're talking about right now, too. And I also pick up on the fact that they're wondering if there's anybody else on your mind. But they're definitely a little bit more than, you know, just, you know, it's something definitely romantic and mysterious as much as it is to you, where you guys are going or could be going. And that Hermit and that Moon card. You know, you both do definitely like your lifestyles that you have now. but you both also know that you would be a definite extra added bonus to each other's lives. And this Wheel of Fortune, which is the energy behind this reading. It's a life cycle. It's like this person, they used to wonder why they had met you, and then now it's as if they know. But they're also telling themselves, you might even be telling yourself this as well, that there's a couple of different options. It's going to either be between this one or that one, but yet it's just going to end up being someone, it's going to be the one that you're in love with, or that you feel you could fall in love with. Hey, Texas, welcome back to the Tammy. How are you, dear? Just saying hi. Okay, sweetheart, it's good to see you. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you have an awesome week, too. I'll be looking out for your lives. Come by and say hi if I see you go live. I'm pretty sure you'll do the same. Take it easy, Texas. I need to sleep soon, too. I'll be right back. I just need to check on something with the dogs. Or for the dogs. Yeah? Sorry about that. I had to help my dad find the charger and take care of something for the dogs. Any channeled messages from Veronica's loved one, specific person, a song, a poem. Okay, I got a song for you. So the card was Justice. I don't even know if you've ever heard of this, but maybe you have. I like this song. It's actually from the Poetic Justice movie, I think. All right, finally going to eat. Ruby. Are those pajamas just not working out for you, sweet girl? I'll find you something more comfy. I know you keep becoming a dog instead of a dog in pajamas. Sorry, girl. Well, I made some shampoo a couple days ago for the dogs, antifungal shampoo, and it seems to be working great. I mean, we got a little bit of itching going on, but nothing like the last 2 weeks. But I didn't put her in pajamas before bedtime last night, and I woke up this morning and she was chewing on her leg like it was a chicken bone, and so I'm treating that today. Poor baby. I didn't want to keep her on the Apoquil. the Epiquil wasn't really treating what was wrong. I felt it was just kind of relieving the issue a little bit. So the antifungal shampoo worked great. I used like Dr. Bronner's. I got the little peppermint sample. It's about $3 at the market. It's about 2 ounces of soap. And then I used a couple more ounces of some honey almond Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. And I mixed that with I mixed it with 2 ounces of green tea, 2 ounces of turmeric tea, 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar, put a little bit of olive oil in there, and mixed it all around. Gosh, they came out looking so good and not itching. I mean, they're still itching a little bit, but the pajamas help with that because I have no idea why, but it keeps them from itching themselves. Yeah, same. I used Dr. Bronner's. I was very surprised. Ruby. Yeah, girl, stop. So what's an African bath mitt? Do tell. So I'm ready to put the dogs in one if it's going to make them stop itching. Ruby, are you ready to be a Russian and an African bath mitt? God, you're so cute. Oh, okay. I think I've seen them. The dogs need an African bath mitt pajamas to keep the dirt off them. I was so worried that the turmeric would dye ruby yellow, but it did not happen. So thankful for that. Does it work for fleas? Of course it would work for fleas. But they say the best soap for fleas is Dawn, which the way that I would suggest to get rid of fleas on cats or dogs with Dawn is to get yourself a bowl of hot water or a glass of hot water with Dawn and sudsy soap, so that when you're pulling those fleas off of that fur coat, you can just dip it in the water and drown them real quick. But you can also accomplish it by just putting them in the bath, getting them soaked, and sudsing up the Dawn on their fur really well, letting them sit for a few minutes. But I would guess that the same antifungal shampoo I made would do the same, considering I'm using about 2 ounces of that Dr. Bronner's peppermint. I'm using 2 ounces of, and that, you can also use, you could use 4 ounces of it if you want, and then cut it with the 2 ounces of green tea, the 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar, the 2 ounces of turmeric tea, which I just make with the turmeric powder and hot water. The 2 tablespoons of olive oil. All that's going to cut that peppermint, but still leave it will not be toxic to the dog and not hurt. You know how when you get around peppermint, even just the vapor of it can burn the eyes. It's nothing like that. But I would suggest that I would guess that it would help with fleas, because it's the soap that's gonna kill the fleas. As far as eggs, yeah, as long as you got that flea comb and you're getting all that nasty stuff off the dog. But you're probably right. She would probably still find a flea. She would be like, "There's a pink one." Where? We can't see it, but she could, because her third eye sees it or something. It worked on the cats, yeah. So much lag. Ugh. Tide does nothing to fleas. Oh, God. I wish that she would Google things. Please tell her to start Googling things in regards to her dog's well-being. Oh, my God. Poor Gemma. I love that dog. Does the screen keep blacking out? Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate your time. Ruby, quit scratching yourself. Oh my God, she's ripped her pajamas off, and now she's over there playing a dance on her own face. Oh my God, Ruby. Ruby, stop. Stop. Please, baby, stop. Just like it. You're all worn out from it yourself. Thoughts are very powerful, yes. Oh, good, good. It's good to know it hasn't been lagging for you. He probably does feel it, even if he doesn't know where it's coming from. Just science. Oh my God, did you just burp? That was a big burp. That was a big burp. Such a big puppy. Oh, more like a widow puppy. Oh, honey. Does it hurt, baby? Yes, it's Ruby. It's Ruby Doo. Dooby Doo. It's Ruby Dooby time. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's Ruby Dooby time. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, so she's got this really itchy right leg, and I don't know if you can see it, but see how she's just chewed into it. Woke up to the inside of her. I woke up to her. I woke up to her chewing her leg, and she'd gotten outside of her pajamas. Yeah, I am feeling that for sure, Veronica. You gonna relax, dog? Quit chewing your leg. I think I'm gonna take this little puppy to bed. I can't believe I've been here for almost 2 hours. It feels like it's only been half an hour. Maybe the closer we get to next weekend. I was gonna do it today, but it was just too late. So probably Friday evening. Hey Maria, how are you, sweetheart? This stuff. I'm good, sweetheart. How are you, Maria? was just about to log out. I'm about to do a free collective message. If you wanted to ask another question and do a PayPal, we can. You know, it's only $1 a minute. Maybe dooby doo. What's going on with you, baby? What's going on with your oranges? Well, good. Talking to W. Another tangle. Where's that phone? Does that feel better? Does that feel better? Okay, sweetheart. What's your question, dear? Okay. Spirit, what does Maria need to know about her question? About her specific person and his thoughts? Well, they were hanging out on the phone tonight and chatting. How they met. So this is at his place while doing that. So were you talking on the phone or just texting? Because I think he would have much rather been talking to you on the phone than texting. He's a little bit bummed out you couldn't be there with him to watch the game. In that world card, the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Texting was good enough, but just not enough. He definitely wishes he could have been there with him. As having some chili cheese dip and watching the game. Those are his thoughts. That's ultimately his desire. I think he would have called you on the phone if he could have. Yes, he did very much. Got the World, the 5 of Pentacles, and that 2 of Cups. All right, friends. Does anybody else want to get a paid reading? Let me know. I'm going to just put Ruby in her pajamas, and I'll be right back to do the free collective message. It won't take very long. Ruby, stop scratching. Ruby, stop. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right, Metal Rain. Sounds good. You just make sure that, you are the beautiful creator of your story, not Ileana or Richard or any of these people have any power over you. Don't give your power away easily by wondering if Gemma would be okay. Of course she would be okay, because that's how it would be in your story, right? I think that's how it would be in all our stories. Yeah, so because you manifest involuntarily the way that you breathe, that's why it's so important to check your thoughts, check your feelings, check up on yourself. What are you telling yourself about you, them, a situation, things like that. You want to help Star heal faster, she's already healed. You want to find true love, you've already found it. You're excited about Star feeling better and what y'all are going to do that's fun next. Same with Ileana. She doesn't have that problem anymore. She went and got help for it. Things like that. Serving and being in the idea of what you want and serving it, even if it's not showing up around you, it will eventually have no choice but to show up around you. It's kind of like dirty mouth, clean it up. What do? You go get a mint. So give your thoughts a mint. Oh, Ruby, how did you get so cute? Now she's comfortable. I think she's more comfortable in these pajamas than the other ones, for sure. These ones are a little bit longer in the leg department, and look, her legs are only her legs are no longer than my fingers. Just only a couple inches. You ready to go night-night? You want to go night-night? Little tater dog. Little tater dog. Little beautiful dog. Okay, let's do the free collective message. And then we'll go night-night. Have I ever met the planet? Sure. But we all taste things differently, Metal Rain, depending on our genetics. For instance, I might taste more of the mint or thyme or herbs like that, and they might, taste and be easier for me to taste and smell, and even smell in my own feces or urine than say, this is just an example, I'm not trying to be gross, than say maybe something like asparagus. Okay, whereas somebody like Molly, for instance, genetically, she might smell and taste, for example, asparagus in a different way, or experience it in a different way with smell and scent and taste, and say I would genetically. And you're probably the same way with the mint plant. I went and bought some of that. I bought some of that pink Himalayan popcorn. It's the pink Himalayan popcorn. It's by, I don't know. It's by Lesser Evil or something like that. And it's made with coconut oil. I gave some to my roommate. They couldn't even taste the coconut oil. But he also said there's a lot of things made with coconut oil that they cannot taste. It could just be something genetic, to be quite honest. It could just be something genetic. You had high expectations on it. Good night, Maria. Sweet dreams, honey. Spirit, what do we need to know right now, Spirit? All of us who maybe have come together tonight, maybe somebody who finds the live when we're not live. As a free collective message, Spirit, what do we need to know right now about right now and the not too distant future? Ooh, it's time for rest and recovery, Spirit says. In this Four of Swords, there's a lot of gain to be made this week and cash to be had, and spent. So get some rest. Okay, it's a new work week. Let's do our best to stay safe while we're out there. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Keep me updated about what's going on with y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna get some rest now and take this cute little tater dog to couch with me. Sweet dreams, y'all. Talk to you tomorrow. Love and light bright. Good night. Music is sacred.